Hello, welcome back to the Travelneers. Today we'll tell you about our favorite places to go in Taiwan, the country where I grew up. Even though Taiwan is just about the size of Maryland, there are beautiful sights, rich culture, and wonderful food. We spent a total of 3 weeks here over 2 trips, and we certainly didn't see nearly enough. But here are some places and attractions we went to, and will be our top recommendations for you on your next trip to Taiwan. Number 1. Joffin. Have you ever watched Studio Ghibli's Spirited Away? Would you like to visit a town that brings you into the fantastical setting of the movie? About 1 hour from the center of Taipei lies Joffin, and here you'll be instantly transported into a charming little town. This town had its roots in the Japanese colonial era when gold mines were operated nearby. Joffin is known for its lantern-lined streets, decorated tea houses, and many delicious food stalls dotting the alleyways. A large chunk of the town is pedestrian only, as it is set on a very steep hill. Nearby, you'll find overlooks out into the ocean, with a very special gold tint at the mouth of the river, said to be due to the gold remnants being washed out of the mines. Joffin is truly a world of its own, and highly worth your time if you're in Taipei. Number 2. Night markets. Speaking of food, one thing that many people miss about East Asia, whether they visited or lived here, is the night market. You can find all kinds of xiaochi, or small eats here, like delicious meats, fried food, sweet desserts, refreshing juices, and tea. Most night markets also feature other vendors selling clothes, fashion items, and all kinds of souvenirs. The night markets in Taipei and Taichung are very large and are a lot of fun. It's a nice way to end your night. Number 3. Sun Moon Lake. Deep in the heart of Taiwan is Sun Moon Lake. It is known for its picturesque, pristine waters and layers of mountains. The indigenous Taiwanese people who inhabit the nearby land consider the lake sacred. There are many boats that you can take across to visit different sites and show you different views of the lake. We definitely felt recharged and relaxed walking along the shore, but many people also choose to bike around the lake. You can also catch native dance performances here, and if you're interested, there's a popular Aboriginal theme park. Number 4. Elephant Mountain. One thing we like to do in almost every city we visit is to seek out the best view of the city and its skylines. And in Taipei, that is on Elephant Mountain. Not too far from Taipei 101, the world-famous skyscraper, it's a well-paved 1.5 kilometer trail that will take you to a beautiful overlook of the city and its most iconic skyscraper. The hike up was steep, and by now you know how Nicole feels about inclines.
So keep going.
But it was definitely worth the walk. Up here, you'll find a sprawling city packed to the brim. The sheer amount of buildings amazed me. And they're not the 3 or 5 story walk-ups that you see all over New York, but legitimately tall buildings. Rising above the chaotic clusters is Taipei 101 in a shape and color unlike any other in the city, making this view one of our favorites from our travels. Number 5. Tainan. If you're a history fan, you'll definitely enjoy Tainan. Here, you can find a 400-year-old fort dating back to the Dutch colonial period. Culture-wise, there are more than 1,000 temples in the city, the most famous being the Confucian Temple. Fun fact, Nicole was interested in it since she herself is an actual descendant of Confucius. The temple also housed the first school in Taiwan, staying true to the learning spirit of Confucius.
Like this should be like, the meaning of it should be like in my college entrance exam.
Oh my god.
In addition to cultural sites, Tainan is known in the country for its good food, like fried shrimp and fishball soup. So far, we talked about things that we thought made Taiwan unique. There are other sites that are also worth a visit, like Taipei's Ximending, often compared to as Times Square of Taipei. Taipei 101, once the tallest building in the world. Eating food, There's so many great foods that we might just make a separate video on it. Alishan, cool sunrise and great giant trees. We also rode the famous railway because I like trains. Kaohsiung, cool urban spaces for art lovers. Also look out for special exhibitions or events, like this light show we went to in Taichung. Other than light shows, some popular events are often hosted in Taiwan are floral expositions and lantern lightings. We'll definitely be returning to Taiwan, not just to see our family, but there's so many wonderful places and experiences that we did not get to explore. Let us know what you want to see in Taiwan or what we missed. Until next time. You can drink the water from the lake and boil it. How come you can't really drink it? Because it's too hot after you boil it. You have to wait.
And you find that funny? I can't believe you made that joke.
I didn't make that joke.
Who did?
The guy on the boat made the joke.
You're an idiot.